So actually, what I wanted to ask about was your latest venture, Deskimo, being headquartered in Singapore, but you're bringing it over here to the Middle East. What is it in terms of regions that you look for when setting up in a new region, and why does UAE tick those boxes, and why do you think Deskimo would be actually quite suitable for us out here in the Middle East?
So Deskimo is a platform marketplace again, and we've built a lot of marketplaces, so we kind of have like that marketplace experience.
Yes.
And we basically offer a no membership model to access co-working spaces. So it's on-demand access to co-working spaces, the likes of WeWork, Regus, Spaces, like these guys. We also have like some really really nice co-working spaces here. Already signed up. We have like Unbox, which is close by here. We have Nuke. We have SurfCorp as well signed up, and some others. So it's a nice product basically for anyone who's working hybrid or remote, and there's more and more people, particularly also here in the region, that spend a few months, maybe during European winter, they spend like their winter months here where it's warm, or a lot of people also locally, they work hybrid because maybe their office, the corporate office is in Marina, but they live downtown or the other way around, and they don't want to commute every day and be stuck in traffic jam, and so they prefer to work like 2-3 days a week from home. And not everybody has a great home office, right? So it's good to have kind of like near home office space. And because we have like a range of different workspaces, there should be like a workspace is near home to anybody. And so it's a B2B2C model. So we sign up companies, and these companies then give a budget to their employees so that these employees, they can use any of these co-working spaces if they want to and need to. If they don't, it doesn't cost the company anything. But if they do, then it's clearly a benefit to their employees, and so it's a great kind of like employee benefit for the hybrid workforce.
I think after COVID, everybody kind of went home, and then it was a struggle to get people back into offices. But then there was a dip in terms of performance, perhaps because people like to work at home.
Change in habit.
Yeah, it can feel a bit monotonous and a bit mundane when you're in the same room, and perhaps you're not seeing enough sunlight or getting out and mixing with people. So I think this is a nice hybrid model, and it's great that you're offering companies a great way to just sort of, hey, I know you don't want to come into the office, but maybe go into someone's office. I don't know.
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And so, we feel like, Dubai is a great hub for that. There's a lot of also freelancers, there's people that work remotely, also from the US or Europe where they can work remote, and maybe their employers think they're still, somewhere in the UK, but they're actually, hanging out in Dubai. They just work UK time zone, but they need a professional work environment, like the background, the Zoom calls, like, steady internet, like all of these kind of things. But then, so we felt like Dubai is a great place, and because it's a marketplace, and the same learning as from Foodpanda, if you have a more expensive place, and because we take a commission, it's just more attractive for us as well. And Dubai is, an expensive place, similar to like Hong Kong, Singapore, and so it's more profitable in a way for us as well to actually run this business here than in Indonesia, where we also, but in Indonesia, you have like 300 million people. So it's still an interesting market for us because there's volume. But if there's no volume, then at least, the hourly rate in a way should be high enough so that the commission for us is also high enough.